play for like 30
Oh yeah,
seconds
it's
and
going.
then,
Oops.
okay.
Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions.
How lovely. Ah, I love the weather.
It
Weather
has
in
some
Fresno.
old school
Oh, wait.
vibes. The graphics are actually soothing.
It feels like I'm on a Wii. I'm in the Wii app.
Yeah.
6-hour forecast from the Weather Channel.
Thank you, Weather Channel. So, tell me more about this.
That was the local weather on the 8th.
So, but they're bringing back this retro format is like new, right?
Yes, okay. So Weather Channel, we stand Weather Channel. Uh, I thought this was an April Fool's joke. I thought that the Weather Channel on socials was like, "Hey, you guys asked for it, and we're bringing back the retro wave nostalgia that you guys have been asking for." And it looked fake, but it's actually real, and it makes my little heart so happy. They're really tapping into this
Nostalgia.
nostalgia. Do we have nostalgia for cable television? I think we
Well,
do.
you know what I've been seeing recently actually is people posting their moments where they watched digital television take over. So they watched like the analog feed no longer work and you had to use the digital tuners. Remember when everyone had to get a box?
Yeah.
I've been watching people playing the moment of their last, like watching the last analog show be broadcast, and then it just cut. And so they were like watching their TVs, and then it cuts, and they're like, oh, like nothing really happens. But I think we have been really celebrating this moment as we lean into like cyber decks and building your own computers and like getting away from Apple. All of these conversations are happening. It's cute. I
It's
noticed
super cute.
I saw someone like I'm not sure if they put it on a device or if they just put like a Raspberry Pi on a screen or something, but they built like a little screen in their house that's always playing the retro weather. So now they have this little like retro weather TV in their house. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it went from cable, I hate cable, to streaming, to Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube. And then it was like, hey, didn't we used to have Lo-Fi Girl in a different capacity? And it was just the Weather Channel.
So will this start again in 16 seconds?
Maybe I think I have to push the start button,
Oh,
but
we could just watch it. Like 9 might as well.
might as
Maybe we'll
well.
get
I
another
don't
one. I
think the
don't
sound
know.
turns on.
But that's okay. I just think it's
We'll find out.
pretty cute. People like the weather, and sometimes it is nice to have it delivered to you instead of like I'm digging in the weather app to figure out what this means. Sometimes it is nice to have the weather voice be like, any humidity of 48%. Like, having a person deliver your news. Imagine that.
For real. And then also one thing for me personally, I'm just really fed up with Netflix and all of their shenanigans.
Yeah.
And I have actively been choosing to watch Tubi instead of Netflix. They just have stuff. There's
Okay,
just stuff on
you
there.
know
And
those
it's
that
not,
Twitter account that's like fuck a word and like it always says fuck something, but every day it's random. One of them was like
yeah.
fuck subscriptions, and Tubi retweeted it and was like, "We've been saying this."
No, for real. And I don't hate that I get commercials, which is a little bit crazy
Well,
because
usually they're
Netflix
not
is
like
like,
weird.
oh, commercial. They're not weird. I just miss TV, I guess. And there's also just like streaming. You can just turn it on and there's already a show on. It's beautiful.
Listen, have we lived long enough to see the reintroduction of like the video DJ? Like, nobody wants to go and pick their own stuff. They want to have things delivered to them. They want
Well, that's the
broadcast
rise of
decisions.
Tastemaker.
Yeah, curated.
Yeah, with the return of the broadcast schedule for like television appointment or like, oh, they're like, this is on tonight, like I gotta go sit down for it, instead of this is on Netflix and I can go watch it whenever I want. But I have to watch an ad, and I also have to now pay what, $18 a month, and I can only browse it at my house. Like, you know,
I
the
think if
the
we
pros are outweighing
return,
the cons to cable.
I think if we return to appointment TV, this is truly just rediscovering the
I
mall in
kind
a
of think
different
we're
capacity.
there a little bit.
A little bit.
Like, what? Well, I don't know about you. You tell me right now. But we, like, my friends and I watched. We watched the Last of Us every week as appointment television. We watched not Succession, Severance every night as
Yes.
appointment television. And now we're kind of on Scrubs, and we also started watching
Old
um,
Scrubs or new Scrubs?
new new Scrubs because we wanted to try it, and not every episode is great, but some are fun. And then there's another one we started watching, and I can't remember what it is. Ugh, it has like a couple words as the title. Dang it! But there's a new, but like we basically have been subscribing to television appointment, or appointment television, by choice in the Big 26.
I think, hey, wait, I think that's a good time for intros. Okay, so Ryan
That's
just told
me.
us what that's Ryan just told us what appointment television they're watching. I
Yeah.
am
What are you
currently
guys watching?
watching I'm currently watching Sopranos
Oh,
at 8 p.m. every night
by
on the
choice.
week. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it's our dinner
what are
show.
you
So
watching
maybe
it
not
on
quite
through via?
HBO.
Okay. Okay.
Deja, what are you watching?
I, other than work,
Right.
I will say you,
Deja works
I
in
was,
television, so she's gonna be watching
I
a lot
am,
of a lot
I
of
am
stuff.
the TV.
Deja actually walks into a television.
Literally. No, but I think it's been interesting lately that I've been gravitating towards YouTube, which is a platform that everyone thinks is going to be like the big boom social media platform of the year.
Right.
So I'm kind of like I feel like I'm already on the trend because I feel like I watch certain creators where I'm like, okay, they're always going to have a vlog up on Sunday, great. And then I've been finding other people, and then in the midst of all of the current world events, I've been leaning into Don Lemon's two lives a day that he does on YouTube. So I've spent a lot of time on YouTube and I've kind of just been watching and consuming that as like
I
in a
love
TV format, even though it's social media.
I love that we're in like three completely different fields. I looked through my text. We're watching the new Jury Duty,
Oh yeah.
and that one comes out once a week. So it like, they're trying to reinstill that appointment television vibe with once a week series, because I know that they went at one point to like dropping 6 episodes at a time, and then you could just like binge through that. But I'm seeing that less and less.
I have a follow-up question for Deja about how you're watching YouTube. Where, not obviously you're watching it
What
on
website
YouTube.
do you watch your YouTube videos on?
No, are you
What
watching it
device?
on your phone? Are you watching it on your computer? Are you watching it on TV?
Or an iPad?
So I feel like, yeah. So when I'm like in a pinch, I'll be between my phone, but if I know that I want to sit and watch it for a while, I'll do it on my iPad.
Big screen, medium screen.
Sometimes I find myself stuck in the really awkward position of like something on the TV, something on the computer, something on my phone, and then I'm just like, I need to get
I
off this.
Yeah, being in college, I learned a lot about myself, my attention span. One time, I watched a movie through a stock photo of a woman showing off a TV. So she's like doing like this, and on the TV is the movie, and it was on YouTube. So once I finished that, I was like, I can do anything. I can watch anywhere. I can handle any kind of media.
What an insane way to consume content.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm crazy. Okay, so I am not caught up on this trend. Really, really need someone to bring me into it.
Don't worry, I got you. So I also had to, I understood it, but had to digest the You the Birthday trend myself. I knew it came from a song. It's from this rapper named Honcho, and the song is called Birthday Girl. So obviously, when you make a song about something that's relatively common and popular, there's gonna be a lot of people using the song. So Drake does a lot of songs about traveling, so people make travel vlogs with them on TikTok. And so this one, everybody has a birthday, so it's perfect to go viral for. Except everyone was like, this doesn't make any sense. So the lyric is she eat, she the birthday. And everyone's like, that made no sense. This is a stupid song. But they've since turned it into a whole thing that kind of works under the formula of you, the topic, plus you are the moment or you think you're the moment. So it can be used in a negative or positive way. So some of the funny ones I've seen that I like are you got the point, you the birthday hat, which is like the point on the hat. So it's like, okay. And then the other one is you silent, you the birthday wish, meaning maybe like someone clapped back at you and kind of like shut down your argument or your point. So very funny. I think Canva probably has been the one brand that I've seen utilize this so far in a very interesting way. You literally have to be within their platform system. And I think it says like you the creator, you creative or something
That's
like that.
right.
So yeah,
That's
so while
right.
it's interesting that it's like AAVE, I'm also noticing other like Black TikTok users wondering how this is gonna like go mainstream or seep into mainstream and then be used the wrong way or out of context. But I believe the video that I shared just shared a bit more on the like syntax and the utilization of it in quote unquote AAVE and how it kind of like has formulated if you want to watch a little bit of it.
I'm gonna throw it up.
And as a Black language scholar, I want to talk about it too. Welcome back to Black English 101. I'm T, a college English professor and a PhD candidate in literacy, language, and culture, where I mostly study Black language and its usage in the social world, and then I put you on game about things you weren't taught in your English class. One of the key features of Black English, also known as African American Vernacular English or AAVE, is that it's systematic. It has rules. We've talked about this. And a phrase like you the birthday is a perfect example of exactly what I mean. Let's break it down. In standardized American English, the full sentence would be you are the birthday. That word are is called a copula. It's the linking verb, the connector between the subject and what's being described. But in Black English, that copula can be deleted and still maintain meaning. And contrary to popular belief, it's not just unique to Black English. Arabic does it, Russian does it, Hebrew does it. The zero copula is a feature of some of the oldest and most complex languages in the world. The only reason it's noticeable in America is because it's clashing right up against the standardized school English. So when Black English does it, it's not a mistake. That's just the language doing what language does. Language.
Yeah,
Here's the
I
part
think
that's
you
really
explained
used,
this
the word
perfectly.
birthday. In standardized English, that's a noun. It's a thing, it's a day, an event, a celebration. Person, place, a thing, like you probably learned it in school. But in you, the birthday, birthday is actually functioning as an adjective. You're not at a birthday. You're not having a birthday. You are the birthday. You embody the celebration. You the whole vibe. You the reason everybody showed up, so on and so forth. The linguists call this a zero derivation, when a word shifts its grammatical category without any morphological change. So no suffix or no prefix being added, just context, intonation, and cultural understanding doing all of the work. And Black English does this.
Okay, I love
I
language. I
fucking
love
love
language.
linguistics.
It's oh man,
I
I
got too
love
excited
language.
to knock something down.
I love creators that explain language. It's because it's also changing. It changes
Yeah.
in a moment,
In a moment,
right?
yeah,
Like
Right.
it changes. Like at this moment, we could do something that might define the future of language, and that's what's really cool. And it contains all of those. Like, it is. What did Kamala say? Like, you exist in the context. It is the context.
No, that's perfect. Honestly, put a pin in that, put it on a
you
shirt. That's
exist.
perfect.
You exist in the context. Wait, how do you do the
Speaking of,
politician hand? Like, you
I
exist in the
forget.
context. Okay, sorry.
Speaking of existing in the context being outside of this realm, shout out to all of the astronauts out there in space
Whoop whoop.
living it up for us.
Shout out
We've
space.
officially seen the dark side of the moon. Da, da, da.
Yeah. Okay, wait. And like, I can think of two brands that really won out of this moment.
Mhm.
Several entered the conversation, but I really only wanted to hear from two.
I
Okay.
know the first one.
The first one is Nutella because there was
Yes,
this,
same,
and
same,
this one,
same,
I think
same.
this one was perfect because like
Perfect.
no one had to say anything, everyone recognized what it was, like it was just kind of like a seamless little moment that they were like, that's right, that was us.
Yeah, and everyone was talking about how perfectly the
It was so
branding just like
space.
woo across the
Like
screen.
that is
I
the
was like,
kind of
you
moment.
can't pay for that
Yeah.
kind of ad space.
Right, you can't make that up. Like you can't make something like that happen.
Like they are busy being in space. There's no way they got the call that was like, "Hey, we're
Yeah.
3 minutes in. Can you guys
You
float the
think-
Nutella across
Can
the
you make
screen
sure
really
we
Right.
get
quick?"
logo to camera? Make sure we get that camera time on the logo.
Shot.
Make sure it shows up for the first 5 seconds of the shot, please. Yeah,
Oh
none of
man,
that.
imagine. I have a tinfoil hat about most brand marketing things where I will tell you it's planted, it's fake, this is on purpose, and this isn't that, and it makes me really happy.
The one, I have mixed feelings about the other one. I feel like the execution for the video wasn't it, but the
Me
way that it
too.
happened was great. I believe it was one of the space people was radioing back to Houston and was like, "Could you tell me where the lotion is?" It was Honest brand
Oh,
lotion by
yeah.
Jessica
Yeah.
Alba. I just felt that the video that was made was like lackluster, but it was still cool and still great and like awesome to know. It's that one right there with her face.
Wait, was it
What?
real or fake?
It was real, and so she recreated it
Okay. Okay, yes, I
in
saw this. I
this.
just thought maybe you were saying that she had kind of
No, she just
made
like
it
I
a
just
thing.
didn't like this video. I was like, this isn't about Jessica Alba. It's about her
So
lotion.
so hold on, let me. Oh, I just turned my screen off. So are you saying that this is uh that this Jessica Alba moment is her reaction to it?
Um, uh, well, I love seeing your grocery list.
Oh, is that what's on screen?
It's down. It's
I
okay.
broke.
It's down.
I
No
pulled it
worries.
down, but I was like, I was really enamored by it. I was like, no. So the actual moment that happened was just a recorded piece of stream where they were radioing back to Houston and they were like, can you tell me where this is? Now let's see if I can show it. Yeah, so this video is her reacting with her phone while her phone plays the video and she's recording. I think it's cool and it's great, but this was not a personal moment. This is a product moment.
Yes. No, I agree.
Um,
Let me see if I can pop the sound on really
and
quick.
like, and I know Jessica Alba is behind Honest, and that's important.
Hey, what? That is wild. That's a trip. This is a true like a moment I never thought would be my real life. And so anyone out there who has any dreams of anything, just go after it because you never know. I mean, your products can be in space.
Oh, this is founder content, but the founder also happens to be a celebrity.
celebrity.
Also, why isn't this a collab post with Jessica Alba? Why is this only on the Honest page?
Right, it just left me
Yeah,
asking
that's really
questions
interesting.
where I was like, whereas the other
Yeah.
one I felt was executed on enough that didn't have me asking questions. It just
I
had me
feel
going,
like-
good for Nutella.
Right. I feel like they wanted to just do this quickly and show like a natural reaction.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do agree. I'm like, eh.
To me, these types of videos are very rarely ever the actual first time that someone's watched a video, and that's
Yeah.
weird to fake your reaction in general. Oh, this is the original video you've got.
Also, was it? I can pop the sound on really quick.
Oh, it's kind of cutting it a little bit.
Yeah, it was choppy when they took it.
Oh
to
yeah,
it,
because it's
so-
just like
Their
a
audio's
radio
been choppy.
transmission.
Yeah,
It's
it-
not.
Right.
It's definitely not the moment that Nutella had. But I like that they showed up in these
Right.
comments and said, "Besties who space travel together stay together."
Oh, stop! That's
Random,
so cute.
random for a hazelnut spread and a body lotion to be flirting in the comments of a space post.
What if they
could
just-
make a scent together?
Or yeah, like it.
I
it could
mean,
be just
let's
use
be
the
real.
Nutella and
The
lotion.
palm oil that Nutella's harvesting is probably against the honest life way, but that's a discussion for another time. It was good though.
That's-
It was good though. Don't get me wrong. I'm really happy that products go to space. I think it's fun. I think Moon Pie has been dreaming of that moment. Although Moon Pie, I
Dude,
think, went to
Moon Pie.
space. Yeah, no hatred toward Honest Brand. I think some of their products are great too. I just felt like that video just gave me a little bit of pause. It was like, what?
Well, I think the biggest difference is that Nutella had the like it was a video.
It was just
versus-
like a commercial,
Yeah.
yeah. And then honest, like it needed some, it wasn't like, can you post this flyer on Instagram? It was like, okay, now we have to make something because it doesn't exist. The clip itself is not good enough. So, they made it into something,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna slight them for that. I do think it's very cool that they went to space. It's cool to just wake up on a day and be like, what the hell, an astronaut's using my product in space? That's cool. That's cool. I can dream of that too. So
No, for sure.
No hate, no hate.
No, yeah. The wake up songs too for artists was really interesting.
Did they actually play
And they
Charlie
did-
XCX?
I
They
think
did.
they did, and they played stateside. I know that, but I think somebody said that they edited it to moonside.
Yeah, see, that's
But
why I was
could
like,
be
I don't.
wrong. And then there was another one, and a rapper was like, "I'm the first rapper to be played in space." So, but yeah, the
That's
wake up
cute.
songs I think are really cute.
There's playlists.
Oh
on
yeah, they were upset about them taking the Chaperone song down too early. They were like, "We were really vibing to the Pink Pony Club, guys." They were like, "Sorry, gotta wake
I
up."
I saw that and so I don't know if it was real, but I saw a tweet that they played Charlie XCX, and everyone was like, oh my god, XCX World mentioned, because she had a project once that was called like XCX World, and she scrapped it, and it's like an inside joke, and so they're like, they're making XCX World in space. It's happening, you guys. I love putting I like when they do artistic things, like listen to music in space. But you know what I don't like? When Elon Musk puts his roadster in space blaring music. I think that's trash.
Absolute trash.
I feel like we've all gotten so close to them in such a short time, and they've all gotten really close to each other. It's just been such an emotional trip, and
Lots of
I think
bathroom
a lot of
issues.
that too.
Their
It's been a
outlook-
trip. It's been a journey for sure.
Their teams went down. They had to call in that like, hey, our Microsoft isn't working.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
twice?
that
It
was
was like
insane.
twice. They had 2 errors at once or something.
They were like, not on Earth or in space does Microsoft.
Can we talk about the brands? I don't have any specific. Oh, actually, yes, I do. Can we talk about the brands who didn't have a reason to be posting about space but just did it anyway? I keep hitting the wrong
Yeah,
button.
let's hear
Sorry.
it.
Wait, I will. So like, I've been a hater a lot lately. So
You want me to start it off, and so that you don't say the hateful things?
No,
Oh, okay.
I want to say that
Oh.
I don't hate the moon content. I don't hate the moon content. So,
But it has
In
its
the-
limits.
in the- well, okay. Here, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
me tell you-
something.
Let me tell you something. So, I've been a hater about the Kit Kat heist in the last month, where
Right.
every single brand did a like text on screen apology note style piece of
Wonder
content.
where I've seen that before.
Right? It just keeps happening, and I hate it because it's the boy who cried wolf. Like, what happened?
I mean, imagine if KFC made a post about the Grimace shake.
It's
That
bizarre,
wouldn't make
but
sense.
It was a copy of a copy of a copy, and you put them all next to each other, and they look exactly the same. And so then at the same time, like a week before that, there was the Hannah Montana anniversary, and so every single brand
That
took
was
their
even
product,
weirder.
slapped a wig on it, and I'm like, why is their hair so close to food? Like, I hate
In
this.
some cases, touching.
Right, like it's gross. But in the moon content is fun and fancy and free. And the reason why I don't hate
Generally
it,
brand safe.
Everybody
Generally
has
bra-
to be creative.
generally brand safe, because you can use
The moon.
I'll check this. The moon is not licensed, but the photographs might be. But
The minions with like a word. What's his name?
the reason
Gru?
Gru,
Gru would like a
Gru?
word.
he would like to steal the moon is what he would like to
Gru
do, but
would like a word about who owns the moon, because it's Gru.
that's true. The reason I don't hate the moon content is because it isn't a copy paste. It isn't a copy paste.
Okay, wait.
The brands that are doing the moon content.
I have a caveat to that.
Okay.
Will you scroll down a little
The-
bit while you continue?
Yes.
Just
the
to keep
brands
it on. Yeah. You're good.
Yes. So the brands that are doing moon content have to figure out a way that their product or their service aligns with space or the moon or outer space
Well,
or space travel.
We should say they should.
They should.
That's
Correct.
how you like meme something. You know, you find your way in, your consumer insight, the reason that people should be distributing you to this conversation.
A brand truth. A brand
Yes.
truth. Some of the things that I really liked Five Below has fugglers right now. They put their fugglers in little space helmets, and we're like, well, look what we found on the moon. Del Taco put a location on the moon.
Okay,
Dr.
it's
Seuss, I
right
really
there
like.
that I just get like, I put
Oh, is
I put a
it? Okay.
location on the moon 10 years ago on Twitter for a pizza company, and there wasn't even space travel happening. So I just go, that's easy. That's my only complaint. I'm being a hater. Okay,
It's okay.
Biscuit Planet, Biscuit Moon.
Biscuit. I thought Biscuit Moon was fun.
That's
KFC
fun.
did.
I think it
See,
was,
this is
yeah.
where I'm like, Jersey Mike's on the moon. Okay. I've seen that one before. What's this footprint one? What's the mark on the moon? I like that.
That
Banana?
is Chiquita Banana. That's Chiquita Banana.
It's a banana print.
And
That's
yeah,
actually fun.
Okay.
it looks like a dick, but
Oh.
it's a banana.
I like that.
Yeah, it looks like a little
I
like moon
I
crater.
like the ones that took it a step further, created a little bit of extra narrative, or made me go, like,
Right.
Yeah. That's why I
For
said
the-
it forced you to be creative versus just putting a wig on it. Or
well, I don't know. I saw some posts that really just were a picture of their product next to a picture of the moon. Like,
really? Oh,
some of them are nothing. So you still, like, you can still fail to meet the
Maybe.
moment.
Yeah, maybe that's why I've only seen mostly Artemis stuff because I've seen stuff like directly from NASA or like playback from their like little chats. So
I've seen a lot of really beautiful pictures of the moon.
yeah, that's why I said the dark side now we see, or like the concept of one of the former astronauts was breaking down the concept of the concept of us seeing the moon, us see wow, I don't know words anymore.
I think I know where you're
Us seeing
going.
the Earth from the moon and the time difference of like, okay, it's daytime over here and nighttime over here. I think
Yeah.
that shot was absolutely
What I
insane.
thought was really cool was just the fact that they traveled behind the moon. And so for a
Hmm.
period of time while they were on the backside, had no contact with Earth because they were behind the moon, as in on the other side. Like that's
No,
so
yeah.
weird. They were just
Yeah,
tiny
that
little
is
like
crazy.
flying on the other side of the moon. That's so cool.
No.
The
And the
pictures are
way they
cool.
had to, I love the bit where they showed too, the way they had to time the physics behind it of making it around the moon as the moon's going around the Earth.
Yeah.
And I was like, Psh, this is insane.
It wasn't like 40 minutes of darkness, I think that's what they called it. Which is scary.
Yeah. Yes.
But it was like cute too because they do all of the like to a degree all of the communications are still a little bit ceremonial. They still follow a process, right? And so they have these
Of
moments where they're
course.
like, "Okay, we're signing off for the 40 minutes of darkness. Like we wish you the best on the dark side of the moon." And it's really cute and they're like, "Okay, thank you. We'll talk to you in 40 minutes. Like we're going to take so many pictures."
The amount I
cute.
have cried about the moon in the last week is like,
Oh my god,
I said
wait.
it's been such an emotional trip.
Did you
So
see the
emotional.
crater that they named?
yes.
There's a very bright crater they discovered, and it's a bright
Mhm.
shot, a bright spot on the moon, and they named it after one of the astronauts' wives that died of cancer.
Yes, she's the one. And he was like, love you to the moon and back. And then they all hugged each other. And I was like, ah,
Oh,
Don't
tears.
make me cry.
and before the
I'm
40
s-
minutes of darkness, I'm pretty sure they all said "Love you from the moon,"
Yeah,
which was
I
really
know,
cute. And they're like, "Love you from the
I was like, I
moon,
can't.
Houston." Like, yeah, I thought it was really cute for them to
Seriously.
say that now he and their kids can look up to the brightest star on the moon, or brightest
Yeah.
spot on the moon. I cried. At the time, I cried. I was really messy. I was like, "This is
No,
sickeningly
the
touching."
whole
Guys, my
thing has
screen is
been
blurry.
so
Why is my screen so
I've
blurry?
been commenting that on TikTok a lot. Like, this is a really good video, but I can't read it. It's wet. My phone's wet.
no, literally.
Um, like Dana, I see
Did we-
your screen that you have presented, but we did make the other screen.
Oh, tight. Okay.
So we've got this screen. If we'd like to tell people what they're looking at.
Oh yeah, so
Lovely.
I think we're about to wrap this guy up. I think we're gonna put a little bow on the moon. But we
And then
wanted to
steal
mention
it.
and then steal it. We're going to steal the moon. But you know what to steal is saving 15% off your first payment of Ecamm. That was terrible. This is the first time we've ever
You too could save 15% or more on your car insurance with Geico.
No, no, we don't have an affiliate link for that, guys.
You too could save 15%, not more, off of your first payment for Ecamm to multi-stream to any platform. I don't know about any, but right now we're going to Substack, LinkedIn, not Facebook because our page isn't old enough, Instagram. That's so many
Yes.
places.
So if you see us on live in multiple places,
And you're going,
with this,
how do they do that?
how?
We do it
Yeah,
through Ecamm.
and like with the video that shows multiple people at the same time, and then we put stuff up on a screen and we're like changing stuff. Yeah, we use Ecamm, and you could too if you go to Silence Ecamm. That's 2M's. We should have practiced this. Ecamm.com/silence brand. We'll do better next time. Guys.
Ecamm.com/silence brand.
That's Ecamm with 2M's.
Ecamm, Ecamm. My light just, I think my power just flickered. What's happening?
Blame the moon.
Ecamm, Ecamm.com/silence brand.
We did it.
Back now.
We got to get a clean picture for the thumbnail.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
What's the thing for today?
I don't know. I have a disco carrot.
Disco carrot, disco carrot, disco carrot. What do I
I'm
have?
just gonna
disco
use
carrot.
my favorite
I'm gonna
handy
use
dandy pin.
Patrick Starr from the Oddities and Curiosities Expo in Los Angeles.
Oh, that is Patrick.
Oh my God, yes, Patrick. I remember that purchase.
All right, guys. See you next week. Or maybe not.
And remember, that's ecamm.com
/silence
brand.
brand. Bye, guys.